Hey guys, Landon here. Hope everyone's enjoying this awesome Phoenix weather. Today we are going to start to go over all the costs that are associated with purchasing a home. So you know how much money do you really need to have to actually start the process of searching for a home and putting in an offer. The very first money that you're going to pull out of your pocket here is going to be the earnest money. So what is the earnest money? It's basically a good faith deposit that you submit with your offer to show the seller that you are a serious buyer. It's deposited with a neutral third-party title company that's going to handle the transaction, and it's going to be used towards either your down payment or your closing costs, or depending on the loan program that you do, you could actually end up getting that money back at closing if you do a no down payment program. The earnest money is generally 1% of the purchase price. It is negotiable, so in certain cases you may even want to put more than that to make your offer look more appealing to a seller. I mean, sometimes you may need to try to get away with less than that. It's really just kind of a case-by-case basis at that point, but generally 1% of the purchase price. And it's important to keep in mind too that there are areas in the purchase agreement, the offer, that protect you or protect your earnest money. For example, during the inspection period, which we touched a little bit on that last video, if something comes up in the inspection that you don't like, or really anything that you don't like during that inspection period, you can cancel at any time and you get a full refund of that earnest money deposit. There's another route too, like if the home doesn't appraise for the value that you have it under contract at, if you can't, you get an option to try to work that out with the seller, and hopefully you can come to terms still. But if not, there's heels in the sand, you do have an option to cancel. You get your earnest money back at that point. If you're trying to get a loan on the property and something happens there where you're unable to qualify for the loan, even a week out before closing, you're able to cancel the contract and get all of your earnest money back. I mean, it's your realtor's job to make sure you're aware during the transaction, to make sure you're aware when you could potentially start to lose that money. This is when you want to make sure you're really committed or not. Alright guys, hopefully that helps make things a little clear as far as what the earnest money is. It's definitely a question we get a lot as realtors. Just keep in mind it's generally 1% of the purchase price, so for a $250,000 home you're looking at generally a $2,500 earnest deposit. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to me anytime. And the next video we will go over some of the other costs associated with purchasing a home, like home inspection, appraisal, how much do those generally cost you, when do you have to pay them. Until then, guys, I hope everyone is enjoying this beautiful weather that we have here, and we'll see you guys soon.